What is up, HD Reefers? MrReefHD here with an update on the studio. So I just got here. It's 3:30 in the morning. I just got here, um, getting this ball on the road. We're coming up to the new year. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope you guys all had fun with family and friends and ate some good food and probably got some presents, maybe some coral, some fish. Obviously for us in this community, that's the best present. Fish, corals, anything for our tanks, equipment. Um, so I went and I bought another 80-gallon tank, and then I bought a 120. I'm probably going to get the flooring tomorrow. So I'll be moving all of this, but I've just been in here moving this all around to see like what way I want to put the tanks. I didn't know if I wanted to do like an L shape or how I have it now, which I'll show you real quick. So I have them back to back. Don't mind all the stuff that's in there, all that's coming out. That's the UV for it. That's basically everything that's going in it. Refugium light, this UV. I brought that UV, but I don't think that that's going to be going on there. Wave makers, everything. This is all stuff I've either used before or bought used. That's the sump that's going to be running all three of these. But this is what I came up with so far. So I got these back to back, and then I got a 120 gallon. This is going to be the studio display. So right when you walk in the door, you'll be met with this display. I have to build a stand for it. I have a stand for it actually, but look at this. So I bought these off of two different people, and they are almost the same height, as you could tell. The one on the right's like maybe a 1/4 inch taller, which almost makes me want to take that piece of plywood out of there, since that has a braced bottom. You don't technically need it. Yeah, it does help, but you don't absolutely need that. So maybe I'll take that out, or I'll take that out and then probably put a thinner piece of wood, because that is just, I don't know why that's going to irritate me so much. I got to level it too. It's a little off level where it's at. I am doing floor work on the rest of the building. Sometime probably starting in spring. I literally have to cut around, and it's going to be a whole project. But anyway, so what I'm thinking about doing with this is I'll bring the other stand here, but I'm pretty sure I want these to all three be level. So you'll have the two frag tanks behind, and then we'll have the display tank sitting right here at the end of these. And it's literally the exact same length, because these are 2 foot, 2 foot. This is a 4 foot tank. So it'll sit there perfectly. Obviously I have to take that off. Still got to paint the stand black. So my thing is I'll be able to come over here on this side for any frags and stuff that we end up putting on the website. And then more frags on this side. And then this will be like, this will be a display tank. And then when it obviously gets overgrown, we will chop pieces off, and then they will end up in there. But for now, when these get up and running, I'll just do a coral order. I'll fill them up with corals. I am getting a fish system too. So I decided to not go with a door here. I'm going to close that off completely. You're not going to be able to enter the rest of the building from there anymore. So I think I'm going to do the fish system right there, or it might go in that area that I still haven't cleaned out yet. And yes, I was gaming a little bit. All that stuff will be cleaned out. So it might go in there. No, it's not going to go in there. I'm going to do my area there. I'm going to have a desk there. So yeah, that's off limits. I'm going to pull all that stuff out. Hopefully tomorrow. Get all that out of there. Get it all in there. And then grab some 2x4s and some drywall. That should be nice and easy to throw up. Reroute, actually, yeah, that's right. I gotta reroute that stuff first. That's just a mess. That's a nightmare. But yeah, just wanted to do a little quick update. See what you guys think. There is enough space to where these can just go up against the wall, like parallel with the wall, but I don't know if I want that to happen. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of this big 4x4 system with this 2x4 tank right here, kind of just like compacted in the center. I mean, if I ever want to, you know, revamp the place, I can just move them. These tanks aren't that heavy. I could do that, but for now, I kind of like this. Now just imagine a stand under that. I'm going to paint the back black and the back black on both of those so you can't see through. But, and then get it just nice and level with those two. And then we'll do the plumbing. These two tanks I'll probably have running into one overflow, or both of their overflows running into one of those, and then I'll probably have that tank running off the front one, and then obviously we'll have one pump probably doing both of these tank returns, and then I'll do another pump doing this tank, because this tank's gonna need a lot more flow in it because the dimensions are a lot taller, and the tank's a lot, well, I guess they're exactly the same length and width, it's just a lot taller. And it's a little harder to get the flow, especially when you don't have the corner overflows, which I don't really like that much, but I actually got this tank for free. It had a little crack, actually it still has it, right there. And the guy was worried about it. I might order a new one. I did look, this tank is discontinued, so they don't make it anymore. So I haven't had any luck, so I might just caulk that up and call it a day. The guy just didn't want to take a chance with it because he had like a 300 gallon deep dimension blowout on him, and he saw that after he picked this one up, and he was like, I ain't going through that again. It ruined his whole basement. So he didn't want to take the chance. Me, I'm just gonna have linoleum up here. If it blows out, well, it's waterproof. I'll just have to clean the basement out. So yeah, that's gonna be it. 2 frag tanks, display tank. Like I said, hopefully floor can at least get bought tomorrow. I don't know about put in. I got the next 3 nights off of work. Then I go back for 1 day, and then I got 2 days off. So now that we're hitting the new year and holidays are over almost, that's what obviously put a slowdown. It didn't put a slowdown on me buying anything. I'm still buying stuff. I just haven't been here because I've been with family and friends and other relatives from out of town. And yeah, so this is what's going on with the studio. It's coming along. I would like some opinions. If you guys like it this way, let me know. If you have another idea, I mean, there is a window right there. It's going to be, eventually, once we get all this stuff off of it and out of here, it will be blacked out anyway. And behind me, this is another window. So this is also space that we can use. That's going to be blacked out as well. So let me know, do you think they'd be better off over there? And then the office area right here, well, I don't know, office, whatever you want to call it. Or do you want them up against, do you think they look better over here, or one going that way and one going that way? And then kind of have this in the middle of the room? Or as far as I'm concerned, I think this is the way to go. And that sump is definitely big enough to run all 3 of these. I don't think I'll be doing a skimmer. I mean, we'll see how the nutrients are in this tank. I do plan to have a fox face, some sort of tang a wrasse in each and every one of these, you know, the main cleanup crew fish. So yeah, we'll have quite a bit of fish, but this is also, what is that, 160, yeah, 80, 160, 260, so 280. Or wait, sorry guys, it is 160, yeah, 260, 280. No, my math was good. I just should be in bed right now. And then whatever goes in there. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to buy. We got to buy all new live rock for this. Those won't have any live rock in them. You got to get some live rock down here because biological filtration, in my opinion, is the best filtration. It's the most natural. If it comes down to it, you could do like a filter roller mat in here maybe. I try to stay away from the skimmers as much as I can because in my experiences, they just take out too much little stuff. They take out too much little stuff. And corals, they love it. And I'm not a person that freaks out about my nitrates and phosphates. Like I tell everybody all the time, nitrates about 40 to 50. I do my water change and it'll drop down to like 40, and by the time I do my water change it'll go back to 50. My phosphates just never read, like literally never read. It's 0.9 plus blinking every time. I do every few months I'll do a vacuuming under one of my racks because my other tanks do have sand in them. I'm not going to do sand in these. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a real thin layer. Either way. But I don't freak out about my nitrates and phosphates. My corals always do good. What I do to combat that is I just ramp my lights up higher. The higher that your lights are and the higher that your nutrients are, the more zooxanthellae that's going to grow on your coral flesh, and you're going to get a healthier coral, maybe even a brighter coral. Not every coral does good with that technique, but most of them do. Anything that I've kept has. So again, got way off topic there. ADD, I think. But yeah, so no skimmer, at least unless I can't control my nitrates. Phosphates I'm not really worried about. The nitrates, obviously you don't want them to get crazy high, otherwise you're going to start getting algae. So I'm going to end this video. That is the update on the studio. What is today? Today is December 29th. Yeah, today is technically December 29th. So we have New Year's in 3 days, or 2 days. And after that, I get a fresh set of vacation to use. So I have a lot of time off of work. I have a baby coming in about 6 weeks. So I have 2 months off of work. So that should be, hopefully we can get this whole room freaking done during that time. That would be spectacular. So he's due around Valentine's Day. So April, yeah, so right around springtime. We can kick this into high gear. I will have 2 kids now after he's here, so I'll try to get here as much as I can, get this done. I want it done just as much as whoever's watching this or has been watching the last couple. I only did like I think 2 videos on this, but whoever else has been watching it, I want it bad, done bad just as bad as you do. So we'll get there. We will get there this year. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. If you want to see more content on this studio, I'm going to be doing this regardless, but if you like and subscribe, I'll start videoing it and posting it, and you guys can see how this stuff goes up, how coral's grown, how coral is sold. Some of you might know I sell coral as a side job right now from my 9 to 5. once these are up, I'm going to do my website. I'm going to do everything. And we're going to get this going in full website mode. I've never done website mode. I've made a website, never, got around to figuring it all out. And then I just went back to Facebook because I've always been doing everything on Facebook. But this time I'm going straight website. Straight ordering corals, like the whole nine. And hopefully one day I can do this full time. But until then, keep watching, like, subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell if you don't want to, but just viewing and liking and subscribing, that helps the channel out a lot. We're almost to 500. I need 500 more, and yeah, then I'll really be wanting to do more videos, because then I'll actually be making, probably a small dime, but better than doing it for free, So yeah, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.